It actually feels like small needles within the mouth.
That one's vile.
Oh my God. What's up, guys? We're doing another Hot Ones challenge, and I'm here with a local attorney, Greg Allen, in Wallingford, Connecticut, and we're gonna be eating some of the hottest hot wing sauces you can find on earth. Greg, how do you feel?
Good. Ready for this? You ready?
I am, but I have one question for you. How are you with hot food?
I'm pretty good with hot food. I like hot food. Do you like hot food?
No. Wing by wing, we'll go from mild to hottest, and we are going to ask each other some even hotter questions. And all I have to say is this may be the hottest case you have ever had to take.
I will note, as you were setting up, I think there's one mild in the entire batch.
I may have gone full hot mode on every single wing except one, yes. We have milk, we have water. I try not to get to this until later on, but if you have to use it, please use it. All right, let's get right into it. Our first one is the Howler Monkey sauce. This is our one mild guy, so let's enjoy it.
Sounds good.
All right, so Greg, as an attorney, have you ever represented a client that you thought was guilty but had to argue on their behalf?
All the time.
Now, how does that work? Like, do you feel like you're almost like less motivated towards it because you're like, I know this guy is guilty, or obviously there's some like fiduciary duty that has to be taking place here?
I'll give the same answer I give a lot of people, and it goes all the way back to an explanation I got in law school. The obligation goes to the client, and the answer is really simple. If the law is not going to be there for that client, how do I know the law is going to be there if I ever need it? The law still outlines exactly what should happen, and the courts are supposed to follow the law. And if they don't in this one random case, let's just say it's not going to happen again down the road.
They would be setting precedent for breaking due process in theory.
Correct.
Okay. Good answer. All right, we are on to our next sauce, which is the Son of Zombies XXX Hot Torch Hearer sauces. Our first super hot. Let's get right into it.
Super hot. It's pretty good.
Not too hot for you.
No, I like this one. So anyone who's doing anything in real estate right now knows the market's a little crazy.
Yep.
What advice are you giving your sellers right now?
It's a great question. I'll start with this. I want to give as many options for them as possible because I think that's what puts you in the best position, and I'm sure you do the same thing. You don't just go in one direction, you at least lay out what the options are. So I think it's just finding that agent that's going to do that for you and being able to capitalize that when it does come time to sell, that it'll get you that top dollar by having the best marketing, or once again going through all those options. And yeah, that one's already kind of kicking my butt.
It's got a little bit of a burn.
All right, moving on to the next one. It is the Black Garlic Carolina Reaper hot sauce. All right.
Definitely not sweet like the last one.
All right, so Greg, you're an attorney, but nobody is a Virgin Mary. What is a law that you have broken?
I'm not sure I know an attorney who hasn't broken the speeding ticket. Definitely jaywalking, running to court. And on the rest, I'll take the fifth.
Okay. That's an attorney answer right there. All right. That one actually wasn't terrible.
That actually wasn't bad.
I thought the first one was, or the one before was a little bit
hotter. The one before was
hotter.
definitely a little bit hotter, but it was also a little sweeter.
All right, now we're really getting into some of the hot guys. Our next one up is the Hellfire Hot Sauce Fiery Fool, the hottest sauce in the world without extract.
There's 3 more after that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get right into it. Doing all right?
Hmm.
A little bit hotter.
A little bit hotter. Almost has a little smoky side to it.
I think it's my esophagus burning, but I'll take it.
Going back to the market,
Yeah.
interest rates are changing, inventory's changing.
Yep.
Where do you see the market in 6 months?
I'm going to give you an answer, but it's an opinion. And anyone that says that they know exactly what's going to happen in 6 months is just, it's an opinion. I think the interest rates will level out where they kind of currently are, somewhere in maybe the 6 to 8% range. And I think inventory is not going to change much either, because you got people who have really low interest rates now. Everyone refinanced if they kept their house during the low 3% finance rates. So people don't want to move out because they're going to be taking on a higher monthly payment with a much higher interest rate. Now you could always refinance, but what do you think?
I'm not sure we're going to have that big of a inventory turnover. I think we might have a little bit of a price correction still.
Yeah.
And I think going into spring, it'll heat up a little bit. But I'm not sure there's going to be a big amount of volume and inventory increase.
I would agree, and I think inventory is going to remain fairly low for probably the better part of a couple of years.
Yeah.
But if you are looking to sell at some point, that usually means that your price will stay fairly high. I mean, I don't think prices will go back down to where they were pre-COVID. I think almost ever, unless there is a massive crash that happens at some point. But
no, and I think we've already seen some correction. Prices aren't going as crazy as they were before, and we haven't seen the crazy bids that we were before.
Hey, no milk or no water for either of us.
Nope.
Now we're getting into the really serious guy. This is a sauce I picked up special for this challenge between Greg and I, so we don't really know how hot this is going to be.
Oh, we looked this one up, remember?
This is Elijah's Extreme Regret Screaming Hot Scorpion and Carolina Reaper Hot Sauce. Yeah, I think it was
800,000 units?
800,000 Scoville. I'm already getting those like shakes within the body.
Ready?
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Ooh.
It started out sweet and
Yeah.
then went a little bitter.
Yeah. I actually thought it wasn't going to be too bad, but I just got like that secondary kick again in my throat. Oh. Oh. All right. I'm going to give you 2 words, and you tell me which one relates to lawyers. Ooh. Two words that
It lingers.
I'm going to give you 2 words, and you pick which one deals with law more, and you tell me why. Subjective or objective?
Subjective.
Why?
There's so much of what I do that it matters in presentation. Out in our reception area, we have a quote, "He who tells the best story wins."
So it's kind of like when you're arguing on behalf of your client, it's kind of painting the picture in a subjective manner that makes them go in your client's way.
The worst quote that law students hate is "it's all shades of gray." Nothing's black and white. There's very few bright line rules in law, and it all comes down to outlining the best argument with the facts you have and having everything worded to the point where it's persuasive.
Okay. I swear I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm just trying to like mentally deal with what's going on like within my mouth.
Yep.
Are your lips super hot?
It's more in my gums.
Oh my god, I feel like there's no amount of chapstick that could cool my lips down right now. Are you ready for the next guy?
I am. I got to admit, this is the one I have been looking forward to the least. It would help if anyone who's ever done a hot ones had actually said this tasted good.
Yeah, so this one we're dealing with Da Bomb. And there's just one phrase on it that says "Beyond Insanity." And there's a nuclear bomb with a caution sign on it on the front.
And I'll say when you opened it, it didn't even smell good.
Yeah, it's like I'm getting like those chills in my body. Ask me the question that you're gonna ask now. I had trouble getting that out, and I'm worried that you're not gonna have. So.
Okay. Key points you want clients to remember when you are doing a showing.
Okay. Let's eat it first.
Okay. Yeah. It's got this chemical taste. Oh. There's very little good taste about that. I actually don't think it's overwhelmingly hotter than the others. It's really bad.
I had to go for milk.
Oh. I don't like that one.
Oh. So to answer your question,
Yeah.
what do I want them to take away, if anything? Oh my God, it's like, oh.
That one's awful. It's like toxic runoff.
Oh. I think if there's one thing that I want my clients or someone I'm going to talk to know is that this is what I do every day, all day, and I really am someone that is like, call me anytime. Call me at 4 in the morning. I'll pick up my phone. Really. So I know that that's not really like a good answer, but I'm there for you whenever you need me. Oh my God. Did you have to use the milk, or are you only doing the water?
Yeah. That one's vile.
Oh my goodness. All right. Ooh. It actually feels like small needles within the mouth.
It's really not pleasant.
Oh my God. I need more milk. This really actually has me shaking. The milk cuts it for like 10 seconds. Was that as hot as you thought it was gonna be?
It was as vile as I thought it would be. The worst thing is it doesn't even have anything like a good flavor.
Nope. All right. Swishing around milk in my mouth. Let's just get right to it. Hot ones, the hottest sauce that they have. 2 million plus Scoville. God, I can't even talk. There's a history with this one that you put a little bit extra. They call it the last dab. You don't have to, but if you're up for the challenge, just a little bit extra.
It doesn't even want to come out of the bottle.
Let's do it. Oh my God. Whoa. All right, my last question for you. What is the biggest misconception? What is the biggest misconception about lawyers?
I'd say the biggest misconception about lawyers is that we are simply here to bill files, go through the paces, and to just go mechanically from step A to step Z and get through the file. I tell people all the time, ask questions, tell us what your problems are. Actually talk to your lawyer, because a lot of times what your problems actually are might have solutions you're not thinking of. And just because you're here for either a simple real estate closing or whatever you're seeing your lawyer for, there may actually be solutions for what you're trying to accomplish beyond what you think our role is. So engage your attorney, talk to them, and a lot of times what you're trying to accomplish might actually be a lot easier than what you think it is.
Very well said. So guys, we gotta thank Greg Allen for doing the Hot Wings Challenge. Greg, what's your address here right in downtown Wallingford?
5 North Main Street, right above Michael's.
Awesome. So if you need any attorney help, and you do all general practice, family law as they call it,
Yep.
right? Anything from real estate, divorces, and everything in between,
We do.
this is your guy right here. So give him a call. He went through the hot wings, so you got to give him that. So thanks for joining me, and is this what you thought it would be?
This was fantastic. And this one was as bad as I thought it would be.
Oh, that's a wrap. Oh, God.
I gotta say,
Oh, my God.
every one of these was good, except for that fucker.
I need more milk.
Oh.